Hello, happy May. So next Sunday is Mother's Day. If you needed a warning, here it is. I hope you've done your shopping, you've got your plans, you've got your cards. If you need to get them in the mail, get them in the mail. But with Mother's Day approaching, I realized I have never told Cricket's birth story, which is actually kind of funny because it is so the reason that we are that I am we eat sugar-free, gluten-free, low carb, the whole nine yards. So this is a huge reason of why everything is in my life the way that it is. So I did think that I would share all of these things with you, leading up to Mother's Day, kind of as a how I am a mom kind of thing. But so I'm gonna try to keep all of these videos. I'm just gonna do a different section each day. So I'm trying to keep them under 10 minutes. I would like to keep them under 5 minutes if I can. We'll just see how fast I can talk. Anyhow. So long story short, you guys know I have celiac disease. When I was pregnant, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. But on the flip side of all of this, and this kind of will go into, and I'll get into this tomorrow, was when I was 12 years old, I believe. I was in 6th grade, and I had this surgery between 6th grade and 7th grade. I was diagnosed with scoliosis. I was diagnosed with it kind of bad. I want to say I had it started out as I want to say it was a 78-degree curve. But the weird thing was my spine was twisted, and then I had 3 curves in my spine. Now, the fortunate thing for me was my curvature went away from my spine. Away from my heart. But the other good thing was I was not in pain. Fast forward, I was not in pain until after the surgery. And so I cannot even tell you and I'll get into this in the next video. But I had so many ailments, and I feel like we were constantly going to the doctor. Even certain things starting from when I was 3 years old. So anyhow, over the next week, I'm going to be sharing with how going gluten-free changed me, how going keto changed me, just kind of all of those things. And especially now, celiac supposedly is hereditary. Our pediatrician has already said he won't test Catherine until she is 3 years old. I guess because results can change or whatnot. But we know she has some form. Now, whether it's a wheat allergy, a gluten intolerance, I do not know. But now she does break out with eczema all over her cheeks, her arms, she gets a horrible rash on her stomach, and then the back of her legs. So when I have an outbreak, I do it right around here. And my legs, I get hives all over my legs. But the biggest thing that I will say was, I had a ton of miscarriages, and that's one of the most common things with celiac is having a really hard time conceiving. And so I'm going to get into all of that with you guys over the next week and kind of talk about that and really just kind of lay everything out of. And I'm not an advocate. If you think you have a problem, just ask your doctor to be tested. And I'll get into all of that of kind of how we went down that path. Because honestly, I was we live in Texas. It's allergies. It's you eat something and it just didn't agree with your stomach. We never thought. And I even asked my mom. I was like, why didn't you guys do a food allergy test or do some type of test? And she was like, Kelly, when you were little, that really wasn't a thing. It wasn't as common as it is now. So anyhow, this is my just kind of letting you know what's going to happen over the next week as kind of my Mother's Day. I don't want to say Mother's Day tribute because it's to myself, but my experience on getting pregnant not being able to get pregnant, getting pregnant, complications of the pregnancy, and all of those things. So there you go. I hope you are having a fantastic Sunday. And tomorrow I will get into like all of the ailments and things like that, my scoliosis and all of that fun stuff with you tomorrow, to let you know, just, I don't even say like what to expect, but just kind of, I don't know, maybe you're wondering, you know, is this the right road for you? Is this the right path for you? And so I'm just going to kind of share my little story with you. So have a wonderful Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow.